Hey everybody, hope you're having a great day. I wanted to take a few minutes and answer a couple of questions that I've seen pop up in the newsfeed about how to create social media graphics that are catchy and how you do it. And I know that sometimes when you're getting into this whole world of coaching and posting on social media, it can get kind of overwhelming, and I totally get that. So I want to show you a little bit about what I do to post and what apps I use and how I do it. I'm going to show you on my phone how I do it. And also I'll show you on my computer what I do as well, to kind of give you some tips and tricks and ideas for creating a social media post that is catchy and looks good. So this is something I really had to fiddle around with, so don't think that I have it all together, but I know that I get better at it every time I practice and every time I do it. So the first thing is I'm going to share my screen with you, my iPhone screen. Let's see, I should be able to do it here. Just a second. Okay, so, all right, so here, hello, welcome to my iPhone. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to show you is I keep everything as consolidated as I can on my iPhone because it's gotten kind of crazy now that I'm coaching. So I'm going to show you a couple of things that I use. Okay, so first of all, obviously I have an iPhone, so my photos and my camera. I used to use a beautiful mess a lot, and there's some things on it that I really like, but that's not one I use so much anymore. Bazaar I use occasionally, but not so much anymore. The ones that I use actually are not on this page, but I use Over a lot. So I'm going to show you how to do one in Over and then one on Rhonna Designs, okay? Which, oops, I gotta go this way. And I'm going to show you Rhonna here. This is what that looks like. Rhonna Designs is amazing. And there's a Rhonna collage that I use as well that I really, really like. I think this one might be like 99 cents or $1.99. It's well worth the money. Plus you can write it off because you're using it for business. Font Candy is another one that I know a lot of people like. I have not gotten into it, but and then for video, just so you know, I would just pick like a couple of these. I'm just giving you ideas, but clip speed and hyperlapse, which hyperlapse is better, I think. These will speed up your videos. So if you ever see people posting on social media like their workout or like a move and it's sped up, these are kind of the apps that you would use to do something like that. Afterlight is another great one that I know a couple of the coaches and team hard hitters really like. I like it, but it's not my favorite. I generally, like I said, I stick to Rhonna Designs, which is the pink one right there in the middle. And then also I stick to Over. So I'm going to show you what I do, and we're going to go from there. And okay, so first of all, I forgot to mention, pick, play, post. I use that sometimes for videos, and I also use this to create my collages or to create side-by-sides. So I just do classic, and let's say I want to, this is where I do side-by-sides, which I'll show you in just a second. I'm going to do one of those and post it and show you. So, okay, so let's start here because I have been thinking that I want to do a transformation post. So let's see, how am I going to do this? I want to do one about the bike riding that I did the other day. So I'm going to do this. Okay, see, and it pops up, my previous pictures pop up. Okay, and then I'm going to go to favorites. Okay, I already pulled these out. So I'm going to do this one. This is from last year. Okay, and then this one, which is from this year. And I'm going to eventually, I don't know when I'm going to post this, but I'm going to talk about the way that I feel different. As you can see, I feel a little bit different, or look a little bit different in those two. Okay, so so this is pretty simple. I think that this is not necessarily about physical transformation for me. What I'm going to be talking about, it's more about emotional transformation, how I feel. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to share to my camera roll. So now I have this, this collaged picture. And then I'm going to go back, and I think for this one, I'm going to use, let's use Over. Okay, so see, some of these are some of the things that I made on here, which I really, really like. Okay, so here's my picture, so I'm going to select it, and then you can click on it and double click on it, and it's going to let you do a filter. I don't know if a filter is going to make this better or not. I want something kind of brighter because it's a bright post, right? Let's see. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's just go with this one. Okay, so there's my filter. Okay, pick the filter. Another cool thing about over is that you can also do a blur. So if I did this, let's say that I wanted the text to stick out more, I could kind of blur it a little bit and then put a text that would come out clear over it, which is kind of cool. Or you could really blur it if you wanted to. Okay, but I don't need a blur for this. But that's kind of how you do that. Okay, and then I would click done. All right, now let's see. Oops, my phone is lagging here. I don't know why it's not connecting. Sorry, guys. Why is it? Hello? I don't know why it's being so slow. Hold on just a second. It's not connecting. That's the problem. My phone is not connecting to the screen share. It's normal on my phone, but let's see what's going on here. Let me stop the share and let's try again. Sorry, guys. Huh. I'm sorry. I don't want to start this all over again. Huh, I lost it for some reason. I'm not sure why. That's a bummer. Is it showing up? Let's see, try one more time. Oh no. I'm sorry, you guys. Let me see if I can. This is such a bummer. I don't want to start my video over, but I may have to. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Okay. I apologize. I'm sorry. I just didn't want to start the whole video over again if it was, okay. So we're back here on this. Okay, so here we are. Okay, and let's say that, okay, so go back. I want to add a text to this, okay? And I want to say, let's say it's feeling. Okay, I'm going to capitalize feeling. Something that really bothers me on posts is when people don't capitalize things where they're supposed to be capitalized. It really, like, it looks better, you know, on social media to do something like that than having, I don't know, it just looks better. So just think about that. Okay, so it's a feeling. Now you can't see that very well, right? So let's see. I'm going to play around with, there's lots of different fonts. Okay, I downloaded some fonts because I really like this. Okay, and you could do color, kind of play around with the colors. Okay, I think I'm gonna want something bright. I have not figured this part out. They just changed their color scheme on here and I'm not sure. Okay, let's do, can't really see that still, can we? Okay, so, let's see, no, oh, go back. All right, it's a feeling. Let's try that. That kind of sticks out a little bit more. All right, so I like that. I don't really like the font, so let's go back. Because I'm going to talk about how it's the way you feel. I want something catchy that people would, you know, think, oh, maybe I want to see what she's talking about. It's a feeling. Okay, let's try. I like that. Okay, but you can't really see it, right? Okay, so let's say I want to make the size a little bit bigger. You can make the size a little bit. Okay, but the problem is, like I said, you can't see it. So let's see what we can do about that. Let's go back here. There's artwork, okay, and there's basic shapes. Let's see, maybe they have a rectangle that I could use. Let's see if we can change the size of it. To draw attention. Okay, so there's that. I'm just trying to show you ideas. And then you can layer things. So we're gonna put this on top. Okay, now let's see what I could do here. Maybe I could make this a little bit smaller. Okay, and let's put this on this side. Okay, see, I'm just kind of playing around with it to see what I can do. So if you were looking at this on my news feed, you would see two different pictures and you see the word, it's a feeling. Okay, I want people to see the difference between the two. So that's that. Okay, for me, it should, without the little mix up with the technology stuff, that should have taken me maybe 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, so that's one way that you can do it. That's what I really like this app. I really like Over because it's simple, it's easy to use. You can download artwork, which is nice. You could have sayings that come in automatically. You can download new fonts like I did. Since this is the one that I've kind of committed to, I've paid to upgrade it a little bit, but it's not expensive. And like I said, you can write it off. So you can play around with the different texts or whatever. And these add-ons, all these things you could add on if you want to. And then, like I said, here's the layering function. So if you can layer things so that they go on top of each other, which is awesome. Okay, and then here, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure I'm going to save the image, and it's saved. It's done, and I'll save that for a rainy day, right? So that's that. Okay, and the next one I want to show you is, sorry guys. The next one I want to show you is I want to show you how to use Rhonna Designs, because I know that one can be a little bit confusing. So that's okay, Lila. So let's go back, okay, and I'm going to use Rhonna Designs for just a single picture, okay. Let's say I want to post a, okay, so this is what I wanted to do. Now, here's the thing about posting, you guys. Keep some posts in your phone or on your computer for a rainy day when you need them, okay? I'm going to post this one today. I wanted to share this with you. I'm going to post this today, but it actually is from a few days ago when I sent out my coach packages, okay? But I want people to see that I care about my coaches. I care about you guys, and it's about our team. It's not just about me, but it's about me helping and mentoring you and encouraging you in your process, and that's what really this is all about. So this is when I mailed out some coach packages the other day for team prizes. So the first thing that I'm going to encourage you to do on a picture like this is, I like it. It's bright. It's outside, but maybe, let's change the filter a little bit to make it look, a little, nicer. So what you do in Rhonna Designs is you go up to this button up here, okay? And then what you would do is you go to filters, and then you can kind of go through. And the nice thing about Rhonna, I don't like that one, looks too old for what I want. Okay, let's see. I think I like that one, it's bright. Now you can do the filter strength. I like what it's doing, but I didn't want it to be so crazy. Okay, so you can change the filter strength. See what I'm doing down there at the bottom, which is kind of nice, all right? And, okay, so there's that, the filter, done, yay, perfect. Okay, so then you go up and you press the X at the top. Okay, there, that's done. Oh, thank you. And okay, so then what you're gonna do is you are going to create some sort of a text. But let's say I wanted to do a graphic. You go up to this little, asterisk up there. So I'll go back. See the asterisk? That means that you can create some sort of a graphic on there. So here you could find lots of different things. Let's say that I was doing something. I don't think I'm going to do this, but it's nice because they have like Instant Chalk. Okay, so you could create some sort of a little graphic. Let's say that I wanted to do something right here to make it stand out, and you can do colors. Let's do bright. Let's do something bright. Okay, and then maybe I'd want to put my text in that so it stood out. Okay, that's just an idea. I'm just trying to give you different things to think about. Or let's see, oh, and also you can also do lots of different colors on there. But let's say that I wanted to do, I wanted to draw attention. Okay, oh, here's one. Okay, today's the day, if not now, once I'm ready to fly. Let's do create the dream. Okay, so see, they have these really fun little texts that you could use in here, which is nice. You don't even have to do anything. You could do something like that, you know, and bam, you're done. Easy, right? Okay, so it's time to take action. There's lots of cute ones. There's lots of things in Rhonna. So that's how you get to it, is by the little asterisk. Okay, now let's say that you put it on here, you click done. Okay, and you don't really like it. Click on it, go up to the top here, and just click delete. Okay. Took me a while to figure that one out. Okay, and you're done. So let's say I do an asterisk. Let's say that I have rise. Okay, I'm just using this as an example. Okay, there it is. Done, right? Well, let's say that I want to create 2 of them. I don't know why I'd want 2 of these, but so you click on it, you go up here to the plus sign, click duplicate, and bam, you've got 2 of them. So you could change the color on this one, make it different than that one. You know, something like that or whatever. Okay. So that's kind of how you can duplicate on Rhonna. I don't know how to say it, but okay. And like I said, if you don't want it, go up here, delete it. Okay. If you want to go up here for this one, let's say you want to rotate it. Okay. See, you can do that here, which is nice. You can mirror it. Okay. There's lots of things you could do there. Let's go back a little bit. Okay. Here you could go to transparency if you want it to be a little bit more faded. See, that's pretty cool, easy to do. Shadow, let's say you want a shadow on it. You want a little blurry, blur. Why is that not working? I don't know why that's not working. Oh, it's transparent, that's why. Okay. So you can make it blurry or not blurry around, oh, I see it's around the edges is what it's doing. Okay. So there's that. That's how you could do that. Okay, let's say I'm done with it. Again, if you go up here, you could, if you go to the plus sign, you could duplicate it. Okay, hold on, sweetie. I'll help you in just a second. Okay, so that's that. So let's say you're done. Okay, I don't really want that. I want to do a text. So I'm going to delete it. Okay, so this is the T up here in the top corner is where you find text. And I really like, I got this one. Now I'm going to put a text that would catch people's attention, and I'm trying to think of what it would be. Like, I want to communicate, when you put a text in a picture, you want to communicate something that draws people in and that makes people think and want to read the text on your picture. So my first thought is the reason why I love what this picture represents is I get to spoil my coaches, and I love that. So I'm going to put on here, I'm going to put, I love to okay, because I think if someone saw that, they might go, oh, wait a second, like, what is she talking about? What does she love to spoil? What are these packages for? Or, oh, here's a good one. What if I did, you've got, let's see, let's put spoil mail in there. You know, like you've got mail. Okay, you know, some kind of catchy. Okay, now I don't like that text with that, so it's easy, right? I can go back in, play with these, see which one I like. I want one that's clear, but like thicker, because I want to be able to, okay, let's go back here. I like some of these. Okay, I kind of like that. Let's see if I can work with that. Okay. All right, so you've got spoil mail, right? Well, the problem is that you can't really see that. So let's see if I can find a color, if that fixes it. Not really, you still can't see it, right? Okay, so what could I do? Okay, I gotta figure this out. I really like that text, right? So what can I do to fix the situation? Well, I could add, okay, I'm gonna click done. And I could add a graphic or of some sort, right? So here's some of these. And the nice part about this, let's see, I could do this. Now that one, I want more of a square, right? So you can, as long as that you still click, it's still clicked on there. See, you still can't see it with that one. So see, this is the thing, you guys. You just gotta play around with it, right? Let's see. See, what could I do with that? Let's see. So this, you gotta click on this. See, there's so many things that you could do with this, which is awesome. Layer that on top of there. Okay, now I'm thinking maybe I'll do pink. because the packages are pink, so it kind of ties it in. Okay, now here's the deal. I don't really like this. I'm not going to keep it like this, but you get the idea. So you can play around with it till you've got something that you like, right? So that's kind of how you can use Rhonna. I'm going to go back in, and I don't think I'll use that because it just doesn't feel right to me. But here, another thing you could do. Let's say I wanted a circle. So you can go back up to search, and you could do circle. What's this? Oh, I could do that, right? Let's see if that works. So I can bust up the size a little bit, pull this in front, put this right here. See? So you can search for things, and if you have an idea, you can search for it. Okay, and here's the deal. I don't like that text. So anyways, you can kind of play around with it until it's something that you really like and that you really want. You just want to make it you. You want it to describe you. You want it to describe what you're trying to accomplish. You want to engage people with your posts. So I hope this has been a little bit helpful. I'm sorry about the little snafu there in the middle. But I really just want to stress to you that it doesn't take long if you have an idea what you want to communicate. But I think it's fun to kind of get to play around with this kind of stuff and figure out what you want to do. Okay, I kind of like that. But then you can't really read spoil. So maybe I'll take out this. See, this is part of what I do, you guys. I just kind of mess around with it until I get what I want. Hey, I like that better. I like the spoil, but maybe I'll put the spoil part in my text. So that's kind of what I would do. So I hope that helps. One other thing I want to show you is I want to show you Canva. Okay, as you can see, I use this for our team call. So if you go to canva.com, you can create a free account. It's really easy, really nice. So you can create a social media post there. This is so easy, you guys. It's so great. And I've uploaded some pictures in here. So I don't know if you saw this picture recently that I did. I'm just going to give you an example. Okay, this is where I do a lot of my coaching. Like when I welcome people to coaching, I do it on here because it's so easy. So here's a picture of me, and let's say I want to do a help wanted ad. Okay, go to elements. I want to add a circle, and you'll get good at this too. Okay, and then I do this. Put it up here, kind of hide it a little bit, and then let's say that I kind of like that because it matches the black of my pants. Let's see, but I don't know that I love how this picture, like maybe what if I did it like that? Okay, so see, you can play around with it. I think this is really cool. I think it's like fun that you can kind of play around with the shapes. And let's see, what would be cool is if I match this over here, so you copy and paste, put another one over here. And then let's say that I wanted to do a help wanted ad. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. It's so easy. I'm faster on my computer than my phone. Help wanted. Oops, didn't mean to do that. All right, and then let's say I want to make it so you can see it. Let's try white, see what happens. Help wanted. And then let's say I just want to, let's see, I don't really like that text. So let's, there's all sorts of options in here. I want something that looks like a help wanted ad. So you can look through, find, something that looks, a little bit more, let's see, like that or something, help wanted. And then let's see, let's copy it. So you can go up here, copy. And there's all sorts of like transparency options on this too, which is nice. Oops, let's do, and let's say I want to say Life by Design. And then I don't really like this, so I'm going to do this because I like this more is more of my personality. So this is kind of what I've gone with. Help wanted, Life by Design. Look, boom, done. How long did that take me? Like 2 minutes, right? And I feel like that's easy. Didn't take me very long. Then you download it, save it to your computer, you post it, bam, you're done. Okay, and that's really awesome. And Canva has lots of different ways that you can do this. If you have a lot of text that you want to put into your into your graphic, then this is a great place to go because it allows you, like for example, this is where I do these, our July upcoming dates because I can literally just type it in and it's easy to move around and change. It doesn't take a whole lot. And like I said, this is where, you know, Alyssa was a new coach. So I made her thing in here, which is really easy and it's really nice. You can do, this is another help wanted ad that I did on there, okay, on Canva. I did, let's see, what else did I create here? There's so many different options, you guys. So I hope this helps. I do, the nice part about this, I do want to tell you about is that if you go back to Canva here, let's leave it. This is the best place to make Facebook covers for your groups. So you see this right here, it's this way. And I want, let's say I'm just going to do, I want something. Oh, I don't like that yellow. I don't like that either. Let's go here. So you can go up here and you can make it a little lighter. Okay. And let's say you want to add a picture to it. So you uploaded a picture. I'm just going to pick one. I think it's kind of, you know, let's say every accomplishment starts with a decision to try, right? So boom, you have an inspirational graphic there. Okay. And then let's say you wanted to do a line with it. Okay. So you go over here, you can do this. I know I'm going through this quickly, but I just want to kind of give you some ideas. Sorry, you guys. This, you know, you can expand it, move it over, you know, make it look pretty or manly, whatever you want. Copy it, do another one over here, okay, and put it, oh, I can't see what I'm doing here. Forward, okay. And there's that, and let's say, oh, maybe, should I move that over a little bit? I kind of like it like that. And then let's say that you want to do, I'm just giving you ideas, you guys. Let's say you want to do another shape. Okay, you could go in here. There's all these free shapes in here. You know, you can put a heart in here and let's make it white. And let's call this the Take Part Summer Challenge. I don't know. Okay, it's too big, right? But I see how Canva gives you the lines to measure it up, which is really nice. So I just go in, I'll make the size a little bit smaller, pull it down so it fits. I don't like that. I think it's a little too big. Okay, so let's do this, and then let's figure out a, you know, something that works with it. I hope you're, oh, look, that kind of matches that, which is kind of cool. But at the same time, I don't know. I just can't get away from this one font. I love this brusher font. It doesn't work there, but you get the idea. Okay, so you could do this, and then you could, you know, make it a darker purple, or you can make it a purple that matches. No, see, you can't really see that. Or, you know, what would be cool? You could do this, and if you copy it, right? So you have two, and then make one a darker color. Boom. Giving you ideas, guys. Okay, that doesn't really work, but you know, you get the idea. You could do something like that. It doesn't really look great, but you could just delete that, trash can it. Like the darker color. Okay, now seriously, I probably would figure out something that I could add, you know, in here or whatever. But this is such an easy way to create text graphics. So I know this is kind of long. I'm sorry, you guys. I hope this was helpful. And gives you some ideas of how you can play around with different design programs. But the biggest thing is that you want to make it you want to make it look like you, and you want to make it look catchy. So those are your rules, okay? You want to make it something that is a scroll stopping photo or text, or both, so that people want to stop and read. So it's kind of like you're giving them a teaser in your photo so that they'll read your text. And I'm not the best at this, but don't make your text too wordy, even though it's hard not to do. But you know, try to keep it simple, to the point, and catchy, especially in your first 3 lines, so people want to keep reading. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope that was helpful, and I will talk to you guys soon.